Maintaining a healthy lifestyle doesn't take as much effort as you may think. Watching the habits of other healthy people, you might say to yourself, I could never do all of that. But that's just not true. A person of optimal health leads a different daily routine than most people. Their lives are comprised of many, small, healthy habits that they continue to follow every day. These habits aren't complicated, and you are more than able to incorporate them into your own fitness and food planning. In fact, living a healthy lifestyle can often simplify your life in ways you couldn't begin to understand. It takes a little bit of effort, some motivation, and a sincere want to change the way you live, move, and eat. If you have those attributes, replacing the old habits with the new will be simple. This report is for anyone looking for easy ways to make their lives healthier and happier. Let's look at some of the easiest ways that you can become a healthier person implementing these daily habits. Important note, it's important that you seek the advice and approval from your healthcare provider prior to making any drastic changes to your diet or exercise. Tip number 1, consume carbohydrates. Whenever you hear the word carbs, chances are, your outlook is less than favorable. After all, just look at all those high-protein, low-carb diets. What runs through your mind every time you see a plate of carbs? Breads, pastas, sugars, and starchy vegetables, right? All of things we've been told to stay as far away as possible from. But surprise! Our bodies actually need carbs. The problem isn't carbs, it's the type of carbs that we are consuming. The ones we should be avoiding are found in white flours, processed sugars, and white rice. The ones we should be consuming, however, are found in foods like oatmeal, whole grains, and brown rice. These types of carbs are called complex carbohydrates. Here are some easy ways to incorporate complex carbohydrates into your daily diet. Steel-cut oats. Steel-cut oats are better for you than regular oats because they're not as heavily processed. The high fiber content makes them perfect candidate to eat away at bad cholesterol. Pick some up at your grocery store and have them for breakfast with a banana or avocado. Quinoa. If you're either allergic to gluten or just want to eliminate it from your diet, then consider adding quinoa to your list of complex carbohydrates. Not only are they high in fiber, but they have a good amount of protein, and even comes with some omega-3 fatty acids. Lentils. If you're a vegetarian and looking for more plant-based protein, or just looking to ease up on eating so much meat, then lentils are a must. Not only are they also full of fiber, but they're loaded with cancer-fighting polyphenols and folic acid, which helps combat heart disease. Plus, there are so many ways to enjoy this tasty legume. Just search the internet for some recipe ideas. So, the next time you hear someone put down carbs, remind yourself and them about the importance of complex carbohydrates. Tip number 2, portion control. Have you ever heard the saying, your eyes are bigger than your stomach? It's easy to overestimate how much food you really need to consume in order to feel full and satisfied, which is why it's important to go out of your way to monitor your portion sizes. Before you grab a plate, remember that quality is more important than quantity. Pay attention to what you're about to consume, not how much. Just because you're eating a salad doesn't mean it's necessarily good for you. Dressings can contain simple sugars, chemicals, and heavy fat content. In reality, eating too much of anything is bound to make you feel bad, regardless of how good it tastes. Just think about the last time you ate a few too many slices of pizza. Tips for you when you're creating your meals. Portion size of meat. A grilled or broiled chicken breast, lightly seasoned, is a great source of lean protein. But it should be about the size of your palm, roughly 6 to 8 ounces. You can also purchase a food scale to weigh your food before or after cooking for a more precise measurement. If it's too big, trim some off and save it for your next meal. Ease up on the pasta. Most people would probably agree that pasta is delicious, but a serving is actually about the size of your fist. That doesn't seem like much. Remember that pasta tends to fill you up very quickly. Have you ever felt bloated after eating too much spaghetti? Then you probably ate more than a fistful. Invest in smaller dinnerware. You know those small plates that come with dinnerware sets, the ones that are supposed to be used for snacks? Well, they can actually make great dinner plates. Depending upon how small yours are, try using one of those for your next meal and take note of your level of satisfaction compared to eating off the larger plate. Mentally, your brain sees a full plate, and though it isn't as much food as the other plate, you are getting your fill and then stopping. Just remember that size matters when it comes to what you're eating. Even if something is good for you, such as grilled chicken, you can still have too much of it. Or a lean burger, you can still have too much of it. What other nutritional tips or activities that helps you to stay healthy and strong? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.